It took me 7 years to make money in markets. It's a lot of effort, I know, to understand markets and to make money, especially controlling your greed and fear and try to make money in markets. It's a very tedious task and a very difficult task. And I know most of you are also struggling the same way. You have probably tried making money in markets. You've been in markets for many years and you have still not made money. You probably also have paid people to give you tips and yet you have not made money. You probably have attended courses, webinars, you've tried everything in the world and yet you have not made money. That's because you cannot make money listening to others' tips and attending 2-day webinars. You need a proper dedicated effort, at least for a few months, and you need to be focused and you need a proper structure in order to start learning. And then you need to apply that, practice that, and then probably make money. It's a long journey. And in this video, I'm going to help you shorten that journey a little bit and probably give you a foundation from where you can take it forward. Okay, so a short intro about me. I am Trendline Investor, and that's how I go on in Twitter and YouTube, and that's my handle name. I'm also on YouTube. You can follow me there as well. A short background as to how I started trading in markets. I started back in 2010 when my dad gave his portfolio to me and I started managing his portfolio. So I was probably 21 back then, and it's been a good 13, 14 years I've been in markets, and I've been profitable only since 2017. So it took me 7 years to learn, to get a grasp, and to start trading in markets and making money. So I follow trend lines, I follow CCI, and I follow relative strength. Now, all of this is covered in this course that we're going to discuss, but it took me many years to get to these three tools that I use. In a similar way, you also will have to spend time and trying to understand, concepts, strategies, and everything, and see what fits you. Now, what I apply fits me. Now, you can also try to use that and try to see if it fits you, but the whole concept in this video is to show you a starting foundation, to get you started in markets with a structured approach. I know a lot of you don't want to pay money and a lot of you are still struggling. So the idea behind this is to give you a very structured course with a lot of concepts and to give you a plan for the next 4 months. And then probably next year onwards, you can start making money. Okay, so let's get started. So here I have 8 modules in this course structure, and it has 40 plus video lessons. Now it's structured in a very nice way. Okay, so you don't have to really bother which order you have to watch the video, but do watch the videos. Now, what will you need? You will need at least 1 hour every day. Now, markets is the most difficult place to make money. And if you really want to make money in markets, I need your dedication. You need to be dedicated to yourself. You need to put in the effort, the kind of focus, everything that's required. And please do it at least every 1 hour every single day. Without that, it's going to be impossible. So if you have a family, try to take out some 1 hour probably towards the end of the day or towards the beginning of the day. Try to wake up early or try to sleep a little late and try to get that 1 hour. But you have to spend this 1 hour every single day. Second, when you're putting this 1 hour, try to get everything that will distract you, keep it aside, take your phone, keep it aside, and focus on that 1 hour and learn. That's the only way you're going to put. So if you spend 1 hour, ensure that 1 hour is completely focused on learning. Take a notebook, take a pen and paper, and watch the videos that I have. And I'm going to show you those structured videos here. Open TradingView. Also, there's a video on TradingView and how to use it. If you're new to that, also try to focus and learn on that as well. So let's move on to the course structure itself. So this is the course structure that I have. It's a free course. You don't have to pay me anything. If you want, you can buy me a coffee. If you learn something, there's a link in the description. You can pay me after you learn. You don't have to pay me. It's a kind of support for me, right? So the first thing that you have is you have 8 modules here, starting with the very basics of trading concepts. The first module covers TradingView for charting. It will explain to you how to use TradingView itself. It's a short video. And then you can learn candlesticks, how to interpret candlesticks in a very simple way. We're not going to use any candle patterns. You don't have to really know candlestick names to start swing trading or position trading. Believe me, trust me, I do not know 90% of the candle names. So a very simple video to make you understand candlesticks. And then log versus linear charting. Now this is very important, especially if you're investing. You must use log charts, and I've explained clearly how you should be using log charts and linear charts. And then my most favorite tool, trend lines. I've explained everything you need to know to how to draw trend lines. But just by watching that trend video, you will not start becoming an expert. You need to practice at least for 1,000 plus charts, and then you will probably start experiencing how you can use trend lines. Now, these are guidelines, but you will need practice. It's not a science where you just say 1 plus 1 is 2. You need to understand trend lines, how they work, and then apply them and see how they work, and then review and keep reviewing your process. And then I also have a video on how support and resistances work. That's a very short video. Again, you can watch that as well, and the best time frame to use. Now, this probably would be one of your last videos that you'll watch, but I'm just giving you a short overview as to, because you will start using your trading view, you have to know which chart time frames you have to use. So that's the first module. This is the most simplest module of all the modules. It'll take you probably 1 week, and then you can move on to the next modules. The next module, even though it's advanced concepts, it's important because these are the concepts that you will use going forward. So multi-time frame analysis is a very simple, how do you use different time frames to analyze what the stock is doing and how to time your entries. And then I've also explained ratio charts. This is again a tool that I use, a very nice explanation, and how to create a custom index. You can skip this, but do watch it in case you're watching. The most important video in this entire module of Recos is the risk management and position sizing. Now that's very, very important. And that's the key to not lose money in markets. Now, even if you want to make money in markets, you can make, but you need to ensure how much you want to lose. If you have 10 lakhs, you cannot lose 10 lakhs. It will just put you out of the game, right? So if you have 10 lakhs, you can lose probably maximum 1 lakh, right? Beyond that, you should not be losing much, especially if you're trading. If you're investing, it's still okay. But if you're trading, you should not be losing more than 10-20% at any point in time. Then you have trading journal, which will be the Bible of your entire trading journey, right? So trading journal here is going to document each and every trade you take, document your errors, and try to see and how you can improve. Now, I will also make that sheet available for trading journal. I've not made it available yet. I will do it shortly. You can skip 12. It's not required. It's something if you want to do. Then there's a beautiful stage analysis series, which will help you, especially if you're an investor. Now, there are 4 modules to this. So these 2 modules will take you 2 weeks each. Spend every day, try to go through multiple charts and try to see them. Now, just because you watch these videos, don't move on. You have to spend time looking at different charts and see how they work. And then once you get the concept clear, then move on to the next video. Don't just jump just because you want to watch everything. So this is a beautiful series on investing, how to use stage analysis, Stan Weinstein's method for investing. It's a very beautiful concept, just using moving averages, and I've explained it beautifully with charts here and with a lot of pointers. Do watch, and this is probably enough if you want to just focus on investing, right? But if you want to focus on trading, then you have to watch all the others as well. So indicators also to use for trading, I use CCI, I use rate of strength, and that's the 2 indicators for me. But there are thousands of indicators in markets, and believe me, every indicator will tell you the same thing, almost, right? So CCI, relative RSI, or MACD, or Bollinger Band, sorry, not Bollinger, but oscillators, all of them tell you the same thing. It basically goes up when the stock goes up, it comes down when the stock goes down, it goes sideways when the stock goes sideways. So if you do not have any preference for any indicators, and if you still don't know what indicator to use, then I'd suggest focus on CCI and relative strength. That alone is enough, right? And also I've done an in-depth video on CCI market breadth indicator. Unless you're a trader, I would not ask you to watch this. Okay, otherwise, if you're a trader, then do watch that as well. And then I've explained my scanners as well. Now, it's important because you have 5,000 stocks in the market, and it's very important to focus on stocks which are entering uptrend in order to make money. So I have mentioned some scanners here, which I've built on my own. It's very simple scanners, one-line scanners. It's not complicated. It's easy. I have a full-time job and I use them. You can also use them if you want to, right? And I also explained Mark McNevy trend template, and I've also explained how to add the results from a scanner to Trading Quickly. Now, these 2, which is 4 and 5, will also take just 2 weeks, right? So if you spend enough time here, then you will already be halfway through. The next is the strategies. Now, until the first 24 videos, it's just about concepts, and then we get into strategies, right? How do you apply the concepts that you've learned? So here, from 25 to 32, I have horizontal breakouts, which is the most simplest strategy. Now, after you've watched 24 videos, even if you focus on the 25th video and just apply that strategy, you will make money. Any time frame, it will work. But you need to keep your risk management in check. So risk management is very important. And then you have 1, 2, 3 trend change, which is a simple, very simple concept. It's a beautiful concept which works beautifully, but you need to again trust that it works, and you need to trust that not every trade will go through, right? And then you have my favorite all-time inverted head and shoulders pattern, which is one of the most it's one of the best patterns for investing. Usually a stock which comes out of inverted head and shoulders pattern is signaling that the stock has bottomed out. Okay, that's a beautiful setup again. And then I've mentioned some setups to identify bottoms. If you're a trader, then that will help you. A trend following strategy, especially if you're a positional trader, this will also help you. And then I've also explained investing using 3 indicators. Now, if you're an investor, this is the video you have to focus on. Investing just using 3 indicators. I explained how to focus on weekly charts and how to invest in good stocks. Okay, do watch that. And then also how to avoid false breakouts. If you're a trader, that's a very good video. And also how to identify stock targets. If you're a trader or swing trader, you can also watch that. So that's the core of this entire video, because that's where how you start learning how to apply your concepts. And then also have advanced strategies. If you're a swing trader, then I've made a separate video on swing trading. And I also made a video on how to buy IPO stocks. It's also very good, especially for a lot of you invest in IPO stocks, but you do it completely wrong. Believe me, watch this video and then you will realize how to invest. And then you have Weinstein's triple confirmation pattern, which is mostly for investing, which is for investing. It's a beautiful concept, how to identify multi-baggers. And then I have my own strategies here, which is reversal from confluence of supports, which is a good reversal setup for traders. And then also a multi-year breakout rate strategy for investors, which is very good strategy again. And then I've made a simple video of how you can increase your conviction in setups, right? So if you have a setup, how do you know the setup will probably work, how it will not work? So I've given some confluence factors, and it will help you understand these videos, this concept as well. And finally, exits. You can enter any stock, but most of us do not exit the stock at the right point. That's why we make money. That's why we lose money. So we tend to book profits quickly, and then we don't book losses quickly. So exits is the most important thing. And these 2 videos have explained how to exit stocks. Now the last 6 and 7 module will take you 3 weeks each, and then probably the 7th module will take you 2 weeks each. But the most important thing that I want to tell you is you need focus, you need motivation, and you need dedication. Anything in life that you want to achieve requires these 3 things. Now, trading is the most difficult thing because there's no one to control you. In office, you have your boss. In your house, you have your parents, or you have your partner who controls you. But in markets, there's no one to control you. So your greed and fear kicks in, and you do all wild things. You let losses, you book huge losses, you trade F&O, you lose huge amount, you don't tell your family, you do a lot of stupid things. And if you really need to make money in markets, you need focus, serious focus for the next 4 months. This entire course will take you 4 months. So net to net, I have 6, 8, 9, 11, 17 weeks. So we have 4 more months, 16 weeks. By the end of the year, if you focus and if you have motivation and if you have the dedication, by the end of this year, you will have a strong foundation from where you can take it forward, right? I'm not saying that you will make money at the end of this all videos. You will start getting a hang of markets, which took me almost few years to get. So I'm giving you a solid foundation, which you can use to level up your trading game, right? No excuses. If you have any excuses, I don't have time. No, you just don't know how to prioritize your time. If you can prioritize your time, then you will have the focus required, you will have the motivation required, and you will stay dedicated. Make this your priority. Focus 1 hour every single day, and you will make money. So if you want to make money, you need to burn the midnight oil. There's no other way around. I hope this free course helps you, and I hope you get a solid foundation for your trading career. If you did like this video, and if you like this course, do subscribe and do like this video as well. So I'm going to leave you here. I'm going to see you in a lot of other videos going forward. So do enjoy this course and do enjoy the trading journey, and don't be behind money. Focus on the process. Okay, so that's it for today. I'll be here. Take care, stay safe, and trade safe. Bye-bye.